Is Sydney Sweeney just dumb? I need to address a comment that I got on my Instagram post about her saying, like, they don't think it's actually that deep. They think she's just, like, not that bright. And so she came off looking bad in this interview, and we don't need to give her so much credit. I actually want to address this idea that somebody would not disavow white supremacy because they're just, like, not that bright, because I think it's quite dangerous. And I actually think it's, like, a real problem that I also fall into, where sometimes we just, like, think people must not know what they're saying, because fundamentally we all agree that racism is wrong, right? So if somebody's coming out against racism, they just don't get it. And I also think it's important because I was looking up information or like sources on whether or not Zendaya really did say she wouldn't do press with her for Euphoria, and I couldn't find anything like a true source outside the Daily Mail. And I was looking on Reddit, and something the people on Reddit were saying is like, don't trust Daily Mail because these are the people who come for Meghan Markle, they come for Zendaya, they like want to come for Black women, and this could be fuel for the fire of the right for being like, look how petty Zendaya is, she won't even do press with Sydney Sweeney over a jeans ad. And that was kind of important for me to hear, because in my mind, I'm like, oh, this makes Zendaya look amazing, right? Like she's such a principled person. She's so disgusted with Sydney Sweeney for not coming out on the side of good. But then I was like, oh my God, I forget that I'm in a bubble, and that half this country, like a voting half of this country, actually thinks that what Sydney Sweeney did was great. And I think before you just like write it off as just a dumb blonde making a faux pas, we actually have to remember that there's a lot of people in this country who do think what she did was not bad and actually think she's quote unquote a hero. I've seen people on Twitter call her a hero for refusing to like bow down to cancel culture. And I do think she's a smart woman. In the last 5 years since her career's taken off, she's created a production company. She's put out 3 major hits. I mean, she is somebody that has aligned herself with Jeff Bezos. She is with Scooter Braun. I mean, she is somebody who's aligning herself as like a business mogul, right? She's 28 years old and she's done a lot. And I know it's easy to be like, oh, she's just stupid and that's why she's doing all these things, but I don't think she is. And I think it's actually important that we recognize that intelligent people are making calculated decisions to go for like the anti-woke Trump MAGA bag, and that they're part of this new second wave of Trump culture of like rolling back DEI, like canceling woke, people who really see that there's a lot of money in being kind of outwardly racist. So I feel like when it comes to the GQ article, like, yeah, it really is that deep. Like, she is an incredibly, like, I think you have to consider that she is smart and she has made a decision and she has her 5-year business plan. And in that business plan, it's not like bending the knee to the left and instead going for the billionaires who do not fucking care about being racist.